In today's video, you can see that we're trying something new. You might see that this is a different game. Yeah, I'm also a huge Destiny player. I don't only just play Borderlands. But don't worry, if you do watch me for Borderlands, I'm still gonna be making Borderlands content. But I figured, hey, I want to try something new today, cause I also enjoy this game a lot. So I guess I'm just gonna structure this video as I'm just talking about some things. I don't want to like be too involved in like Crucible. I'll probably show some Crucible gameplay and some PvE gameplay, but what I want to talk about today is the exotic Divinity. This is the raid exotic, and yes, I actually have it on my account. I actually beat the raid last night. Shout out to my fire team. We actually got it done before reset, so I can get the nice raid jacket. We actually took a new light player through, one of my friends. That was actually crazy that we got it done with him. That was pretty hype, honestly. But yeah, we also did the quest. I actually sat there and waited a little bit to get everybody like done with the quest while we were in the raid. So, but we got it done and we got the Divinity from it. So what this gun does, it's a trace rifle. It has almost 200 rounds, which is insane. But the main perk of this is Judgment and Penance. So what it does when you shoot somebody, it disrupts the enemy and it makes like a pretty big crit spot. So everybody on your team, and actually you can too, if you swap guns real quick, you can also hit the crit spot, which is kind of insane. But the main thing is it's to debuff the enemy. I think it's like a 25% debuff, and it really helps out like for boss damage, and it also stacks with the other buffs, which is crazy. The Penance right here, every time you shoot, it's a little long ways into the magazine. Like you can get maybe 2 or 3 out per magazine. You create an explosion, and the explosion does a good bit of damage. It does a chunk of damage. It's not insane. Like it's not gonna like make up for the DPS you're lacking for not using a DPS gun, but the other perk does, because it helps the other people out because it stacks with all the other buffs. This gun is actually like pretty good overall in PvE and PvP. It can actually kind of melt people in some scenarios in PvP. Plus, it's actually like really good with supers. You shoot a super and you keep the continuous beam going on them. It sits there and creates a crit spot for everybody, which is crazy, because it makes killing the super even easier. But I know those supers got changed in this DLC, making the armor weaker, so it might not be as needed anymore. But for some things like Spectral Blades that are just like real agile or whatever, and some people might have trouble shooting them, you can shoot this out, make a huge beam, and it makes a giant crit spot, and it's real easy to shoot them, and you can take down supers really quick with it. I don't see this being like a thing used in every Crucible game, but like it's fun to use every now and then. But yeah, overall I would say this weapon is definitely up there. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's a top tier exotic, but it's definitely up there with them. It might be close to it. You can get a lot of utility out with this weapon, and plus also it has the disruption like rounds built into it. So if you ever come across anything like in the raid where you have to have disruption rounds, this thing actually can stop the disruption targets and make a crit spot easier for your teammates trying to kill the thing, especially in the first part of the raid, which is really nice. Really nice. Yeah, that's gonna be the overall, I guess, view of the gun. There is a ornament for it. I don't have it. I can show you in the Eververse store. It might be here now. Divinity ornament, there it is. Let's see. There we go. Wow, that actually looks very nice. What the world? Yeah, that's the ornament for it. That looks insane. I actually really want that. But yeah, get this gun if you can. I know the quest is kind of tedious. Well, not the quest. The puzzles in the raid's kind of tedious, and also the raid end part's kind of tedious. So, but if you can get through that, it's gonna, I would say, it's worth it. It's definitely very fun. But anyway. I know this was a random Destiny video. I just kind of wanted to start making them, so I just leaned in with this, since you know not a lot of people have this, and I can make a video on it. So, but anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.